Hi guys. Hi. Well, welcome to my channel. It is currently too late to be up right now. I'm filming this video. So, I want to do this video because I feel like it needs to be said and it needs to be addressed, and I just want to get it off my chest and also for myself. Okay, we're going to be talking about the biggest insecurity of my life today, which I was not expecting to do, but I watched this video of this other person who did a video on the same thing that I'm going through, and it really inspired me, to be honest. So, I have a condition called pulmonary hyperhidrosis, and this is a condition. It's a literal condition where you have excessive sweating either on the palms of your hands, on the soles of your feet, or on your underarms, or all of the above. I only have it on my hands and my feet, and not so much on my feet, more just on my hands. So basically what that means is your nerve that like controls like sweating, like normal people get sweaty hands when they're nervous and stuff, and then after they're done being nervous it shuts off. People with hydrosis, it never shuts off. So that is me. You could just be like, I wake up in the morning, I roll over, I check my phone, and my hands automatically start to get, they're not sweaty and they're not like wet, but they're just like not dry. And so I'm not nervous then, like I'm just in bed like checking my phone, but my hands will get sweaty. And I didn't realize how much of my life it shut down until recently, where I was invited to go to this dance and I didn't go because I was too embarrassed about my hands, and that's a sucky thing to live by. And I don't know, like, it's really my biggest insecurity. It is by far, like, I'm not an insecure person. I love myself. I accept myself. So if we're talking like insecurities, 10 to 1, 10 being like you're super insecure, like you don't even talk about it, I'm at a 20, okay? And that is rare. I am not a person who is like, I'm insecure, help me, I need people to tell me I'm pretty. I'm not that type of person. I know who I am, girl, I got myself. I'm just like, yeah. But these, they're horrible, okay? Like, it's gotten really depressing lately, and I didn't realize how much of my life it controlled. That is a perfect word. Controlled. Holy that. Wow. Thank you for the thesaurus. Thesaurus. And I've come to the conclusion that I'll never get married because this is just too much. And I'm actually really fortunate because a lot of people who have this condition, like their hands will literally be like dripping with sweat. Like their hands. And I don't have that. My hands are just like clammy most of the time. But it really does control your life, and you don't realize how much of it, like it's shut off my entire like side of my life as far as like being physical with people, like touching people and just like goofing off and just like fun handshakes and cool funny things with friends, and like, so like it really does stop you from living, and it's horrible. It really is. It's like the worst thing ever. And for people who don't have that, like they don't know, but it's like like simple things like having a family over for dinner and having to hold hands and pray, it like gives you so much anxiety because you're just like self-consciously thinking about your hands the whole time, which makes them more sweaty. Like holding hands with a guy is not gonna happen because I feel bad about it. Like I am so insecure about that, and that is like the one area of my life that I seem to like cannot just accept who I am. And it's not super bad, but it's like it's clammy, and for some reason when I get nervous my hands get cold too, so then it's just like cold and clammy, so you're basically holding hands with a worm. I mean, it's just not fun and it's horrible, and I just wanted to make a video and just confess I have hyperhidrosis. And I guess a lot of people have this, but nobody I know. You literally get so jealous of people who can do the simplest things. Like, I was jealous of my dad because he would like rub his hands together when he was cold, and it would make like that sound. Like it was like, it would make that sound, and I was so jealous because when I would do it, my hands were like somewhat wet, so it wouldn't work, and they'd be like, and it didn't sound like anything, and I was like, what the heck, I'm so jealous.
Hey Jody, can I talk to you? Is this the one that's roses?
I don't know. Maybe.
Can you send a picture to Laura? Because Rose wants us to send it to her. There's one that's different from any that we've ever had.
Nah. I'm back. to tell you more of my depressing life. But what was I saying? Like, you get jealous of the simplest things that like people can do. Like, someone coming at you for a high five is like the worst nightmare. Someone, oh, here's the worst thing, is that I love Jesus, I go to church, I love like prayer meetings, like that type of thing. And you know what that includes? It includes a lot of hand holding, and they're like, let's all join hands and pray for Billy. Or let's all like grab your neighbor's hand and pray over them. Or like, or when people come up and pray for you and they're like, dear Jesus, and they just automatically take your hands, and you've been holding them like this for a reason because you don't want people touching them, and they grab them and you're like, and then the whole time during the prayer or the prophecy, you're just like thinking about your hands, and by the time they're done, you're like, wait, what? It's horrible. It is literally horrible, and it's like my worst nightmare. Not my worst nightmare. It's the worst part of my life. And I know that people, you have to learn to accept yourself for who you are, and this is just part of who you are. But it's really hard to not feel really insecure about it. And I feel so bad because I shut off so many people because I'm too afraid to like touch them. Like, I don't touch people because I just feel like so insecure about that. And I don't know. It's not good. It's not fun. It's not something I recommend. Don't do it. And there's like ways to get around it. Like, you can get Botox injected into your palms like 25 times, which sounds like a party. Or you can get like a surgery where like they cut off like the nerve that does that. I might do that. I mean, I know I'm supposed to like love everything that God's given me and been like, I love everything, but like, how can you love this? It ruins your life. It really does. And maybe I'm just overthinking it and making it stupid, but like, I can remember it as far back as like basketball when I was in like 6th grade. I might have had it when I was younger than that, but I wasn't so self-conscious about anything until I got older, and then you start realizing that like everybody scrutinizes everything about you and you're just like, what? But I remember like during basketball, my hands would get so sweaty because they're like, obviously you're sweating and you're excited, and on top of all that, it just creates like bam. And so I would use it like in basketball, you use that to like wipe the bottom of your shoes off so you can get traction, so that was no problem. But like giving handshakes, giving high fives is like the worst case scenario, because you just like, you give someone a handshake and you just watch their hand and you watch it go like as soon as they're done. Or give them a high five and you just see like that look of like confusion on their face. They're like, why is your hand wet? And you're like, leave me alone, I'm an invalid. It's just horrible, and it's kind of overwhelming me right now. And you guys are like my therapy. Do you like this? So I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. I'm never gonna get married because I can think of so many horrible like situations like where something cute and coupley is supposed to happen, where like he grabs your hands and like swings you around and you're like, and it's just like, it makes me want to cry. And I might cry. I never cry. I'm getting tears in my eyes. Can I cry on camera? Is this okay? Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get tears in my eyes. Do you see them? They're tears. I'm a positive person. I really am. But this is not something to be positive about, and I don't know how I'm going to live my life. And it's horrible. I hate it with a living, burning passion inside of me. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really do not. It's kind of hopeless right now. Okay, is this a good message to give to you all? So if you have it, if you're watching this video, oh, brother, sister, join me. We will be hyperhidrosis family. It sucks. It's the worst. It is literally the worst. Do you realize like how much you do with your hands that you can't do if they're like wet? Okay, like it's the end of the world, basically. Just kidding, that's so bad. But I'm in a really deep pit, okay? Like, have you ever seen those cars where they get stuck in a pit and it's like the pit is like too deep for them to like even go up, so they're just like it's just like the car is just like, I've never seen one of those. I'm just making this up right now. That's how I am right now. And there's just no traction. There's no horsepower. There's no, Jonathan would be proud of me. My friend Jonathan. Hold on. I know what it is. Twerk. No, that's when you go through a wall. So never mind. Jonathan and I tried. Did you hear me? Good. Anyways. Yeah. So that is my confession, my video. If you have it, you are doomed. No, I'm being so negative. I'm supposed to bring hope and light into the world as a follower of Jesus Christ. So there's hope, love yourself, love everything. No, there's no goodness about this. There's really not. So, peace out, Girl Scout. I usually end this video with like a positive message. So I guess I'll have to bring something else into the world to be positive. I bought this camel pink duct tape. I really love it. That's my positiveness for this video. All the rest of it is negative, and I'm not sorry for it one bit. So TGYL, talk to you later. This has been late night talks with Jody. Can you tell it's late night because of what am I wearing, and like I have no makeup on and my glasses? Doesn't it so weird when you take your glasses off, you look so strange? I think I like them better this way. So, yep, that's all I have to say. Tomorrow's another nightmare with my hands. I'm just kidding. I'm not though. I'm really not, okay? If you have any words of encouragement for the soul, chicken noodle soup for the soul, please let me know. I need some. I might just cut my hands off. Hey, I'm just kidding. But am I? We'll never know. Okay, bye.